Guys, welcome on into Three Bold Takes. I am Freddie, joined by Quinn here. Chase might possibly be joining us later, but we will see. But we had an incredible week 10 of college football over the past weekend. And originally, preseason looked like it was going to be one of the best weeks in all of this season. Since then, some of the teams didn't quite live up to hype. However, it ended up being a great week. We had, two top 10 upsets, or possibly three.
Three, yeah.
So very good week 10, but we're moving on to week 11 now. We still have the head coaching vacancies. None of those have been solved yet. When they do, you'll hear from us. I promise you. But moving to a Friday night game on November the 7th at 8 p.m. here, we've got some American action here. Number 22, Memphis, hosts Tulane. Memphis is 8-1, as we know. Tulane coming in 6-2, unranked. Memphis looks to be a 6.5-point favorite currently. It opened up earlier today as a 7.5-point. So that has been bet down already by a point. And Memphis has a 72% chance to win this game. Go ahead, Quinn.
Yeah, this is a big game when you're talking about the path to being the G5 representative in the college football playoff. At this point, with all the losses that have been taking place in G5 action, I'm pretty convinced that the G5 rep is going to come from the American Conference, unless there's just complete cannibalization and James Madison doesn't lose another game. Like, that's the only way I see someone getting in that's not from the American Conference. I really like what John Summerall and the boys are cooking up down in Tulane, and they've been slowly improving every single week. But I'm going to keep this short and sweet for you guys. Memphis is at home. Memphis is so much bigger, so much more physical than everyone else in that conference on the line of scrimmage. There is not a G5 team that is as big, as strong, and as fast on the defensive and offensive line as the Memphis Tigers. If this game was down in New Orleans, I'd be tempted to maybe lean the Green Wave. But it being up in the Liberty Bowl in Memphis, no chance. Give me the Tigers to win this game. Keep everything not. I still have no clue how they lost to UAB. That was a fluke. But I think they're on a path now to get to host that American Conference Championship game. And you gotta start thinking Memphis is the heavy front runner here to be the G5 in the college football playoff. Give me the Tigers to win it. I like them by. I'm gonna take Memphis by 11.
Yeah, I think Memphis is going to win too. And their only blemish on the year, as you mentioned, was to UAB. That was, UAB just fired their head coach. I believe Memphis' starting quarterback was actually hurt in that game. So they were down to the second string, and you lose by 7 on the road. I'm not even going to say a tough place to play, but it's definitely different. Yeah, so there were some external factors there in that game, but that's a game that you can't lose if you're Memphis and expect to make the playoffs. However, you follow that up with a win against USF, who at that time was the front runner to make the college football playoff. So you take them down. Not only you do that, but you also put yourself in a position where you're leading the American Conference now, and I think it's clear that the winner of the American Conference will be the Group of 5 representative. So you got a lot riding on this game, and Tulane's not a slouch. Now, I do want to say that. Now, they are 6-2, but they are Tulane, and we know from past that Tulane is a very respectable G5 program, have been for the past 10, 15 years, it seems. However, you just got blown out by UTSA. Now, it was on the road, but you got blown out 48-26. You simply can't do that. If you're a Tulane team, and part of me thinks that there could be some external factors there with John Summerall's name being thrown around for some coaching hires. So you never know what all is going down at these programs, especially the G5 and the lower level programs like this. That has a bigger impact on a team's performance than maybe a P4 team, your upper echelon type teams. But give me Memphis to win as well. I think they cover the 6.5. I don't know if it's by 11. It might be a 10-point win, but I definitely think they cover the 6.5.